Hi, this is Friday Forever, Forever Friday, and my guest is International Red,
Hello, how's everybody?
in the flesh,
How we doing today?
in gold. You see his shoes, love his shoes.
So,
And this is Power of a Call in
Right,
Prison. Excuse me, this is my show. Please stop. Prison of a Call. I mean, she messed me all up now. Power of a Call in Prison Part 2. He just did Part 1. I'm doing Part 2. He told about being inside and what it is like and what it is about to be inside prison, hardcore prison. I've never been in prison. I've only been in jail, which was prison to me, but jail was scary
how long was
enough.
you there?
It was scary enough.
How long was you in jail?
Which time?
Oh, you been a bunch of times? You been in jail more than once? Oh, so 5 times?
I cannot confirm or deny.
6 times?
I cannot confirm or deny.
10 times?
I cannot confirm or deny.
Okay, well anyway.
I am not.
Okay, so anyway.
I just went in different times.
Overnight, like one day.
Oh, yeah. Different times. Just went for domestic violence.
How's the longest?
Domestic violence twice. Not riding my motorcycle with foot pegs and
You went to
having a
jail?
passenger.
They took you, yeah, not a ticket. You didn't want a ticket.
No, they put me in my car and my keys said shit happens, and they came up to the thing and they smiled, and I was like, because it says shit happens, and I'm sitting
So how
there.
did you feel in jail? Did you have somebody come visit you?
The first time, I don't know which time, but the time of the motorcycle, my mom came and got me.
Okay.
I don't know how, because I never called her.
How old were you?
Probably
20?
17, 18.
Oh, you were young. Okay. Well, they call you mother when you're underage.
Really?
Yeah, they called
I
her.
never called her. I would never.
No, they called her. They always call your parents.
Because she's like a biker. And
Well,
I'm
they
like,
call.
how did she call? And then I lived upstairs in an apartment, and the guy I was with at the time, he collected big crystal rocks, and there was one at my door
Yeah.
that he collected. He was drunk, and I picked it up and I shoved it at him,
And so that's why they got you for domestic violence.
and
Did
he got to stay in my apartment.
And you went to
And
jail.
He got to stay in my apartment and sober up.
And
I said, it's my house.
why didn't they take him to jail?
Because I was the aggressor.
Oh,
Because he was drunk and they're guys and they were trying to save the guy.
and that was Idaho?
No, that was California.
Oh, that was in California.
Simi Valley.
Okay.
Um,
I got you. So you
ticket for the motorcycle.
you had
and
experience
then-
on that end too, but not really experience.
Oh, wait.
Right.
I did. My dad took me to the jail. I had the money. I was a smart butt. I'm like, hi, I'm here to turn myself in and bail myself out. And I threw the money down. And they said, oh, no, excuse me, because I was walking out with my dad.
Yeah.
My name was Miss Mason. You can't leave. Me? I just paid. So yes, I can. Oh no, you can't. You have to leave tomorrow, but you need to spend the night in jail. I said, but I just paid you money. And they said, oh, yes, you did. But you get out tomorrow.
They didn't give you your money back?
No, because I had to pay, but I don't get out until tomorrow. I had to stay one night in jail.
Oh,
I still would have had to pay, but
I
I
got
paid
you.
early. I was so embarrassed because my dad, he took me.
did he leave you there?
Yes, that was so. I wanted him to beat everybody up and take me with him.
How old were you then?
I don't know. I had kids,
So you was in your 20s.
probably. I had a misconception, obviously, that
Right.
it worked the way I wanted it
But you
to
did
work.
have experience visiting the prisons.
No, not prison.
No, did you
a
visit
woman's farm.
No, I'm talking about,
A woman's farm.
Oh,
That
that's where
was
you went?
way worse. That
but
was.
did you go visit men in prison?
I worked at prison. Well, I worked
What do you mean you worked?
in prison ministry.
You worked?
In prison ministry.
Oh, really?
At a church that I went to a long time ago.
And they let you go into prison?
Yeah, we were supposed to, but it got denied
What happened?
right at the last minute because they shut the prison down or something, and so we weren't able.
So you've been supporting prisons a long time.
That's funny.
Well, supporting prisoners.
I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, you've been supporting them then, and now you say you got phone calls that you call people.
But
you console people now.
my
but-
mom,
What?
this is where it came from. My mom married my stepdad in prison
Really?
when I was 9.
Wait a minute. Your
Eight.
dad married,
No, not my dad. Not my dad.
but your dad,
My
Stepdad.
stepdad. My stepdad.
she married him in prison.
Yeah, when she was
And didn't
young.
you, didn't you marry somebody in prison?
She was young.
When your husband
Hold
married?
on. She was young. I mean, I saw the pictures of her.
Huh?
She was a pen pal because a girlfriend said, hey, my man is in prison. You can write to his friend. And
Right.
that's who she ended up marrying.
Oh, yeah?
I saw these really young pictures of her, and
Was she beautiful?
yeah, she married in prison.
Mm-hmm.
But back then it was different. She got to stand next to him.
You can't do that now?
When I
You got married in prison? too?
Yes, I married. I was glass. Our hands were meeting on.
Oh, you guys weren't able to be together?
He was
kiss
on
or
the other
nothing?
side of the glass, and I was on this side of the
And
glass.
you got married like that?
And I brought one of his friends to be the witness, and then I had to go get the woman to give us the certificates with our names, marriage certificates, and she had to do, okay, touch your. We had one hand on the phone.
Right.
And then now it's his turn to speak. Blah, 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 blah.
You mean to tell me you guys weren't together? Why couldn't you be together touching? Like in the chapel? Where the chapel?
This was it, no.
I mean the chapel, like in the church.
Because the jail in Idaho is mean. They don't like black people because they're racist in Idaho.
Is that why they did him like that?
Ku Klux Klanish.
He was a black person.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, that's clear. Let the people know why he was racist. He was a black guy from where? Not
They
even
dropped
American.
little spurts of people in different Washington, Idaho, Detroit.
What do they call them? Refugees?
Yes, refugees from Africa.
From Africa. So therefore,
And-
the people in Idaho,
We
they didn't have any black people in the town other than the refugees. What kind of people did they have other than that?
white
Just,
people.
that's all. Mexicans too, right?
No, we never had anything but white people.
Oh, really?
I never in my whole life saw
Like,
Asian, black, brown.
you never
Grow-
seen it? Yeah.
Growing up as a kid,
Wow, that's something.
never have I ever.
So then when you got older and you got married in prison, this is where you had your experiences visiting?
So actually, I was in prison ministries because I learned all that type of stuff. The prison that's not a bad place.
Right.
Through my mom and her interactions and her life history, and then I don't know, it just kind of parallelly flipped to me.
Right.
Yeah, jail, prison, the guy going to prison all the time. Not prison, but jail.
He was going to jail. So
But-
your husband, you met him and married him in jail.
Yeah.
So you met him,
Because I couldn't do anything for him.
when did you meet him though?
Oh, way before.
So
We
you
were
guys
dating.
you were dating, okay, you were dating.
Yeah.
And then when he went to jail,
He always was in the jail.
so you was visiting him a lot in jail?
He was always out, and then he was in, because they always like to fight cops, because in Africa, they always fight cops.
Oh, really?
And the cops wore
So did he?
army outfits, you know?
So when is
That's
this
their
is this
uniforms.
the is this the you married him? Is he the baby's daddy or not?
No.
It's somebody else.
No. My daughter,
It's from another guy. One of them's name is
can you stop? I was in love,
Philip.
and it was my first first colored black person that I ever slept with in my entire life. First one. And yes, I got pregnant by him when I was 47, and he was, I guess, allegedly 22.
He was 22.
And
This is the one that you.
he
not the one-
followed me.
Uh-huh.
I didn't pursue. It was just like this thing that happened. It was like the best time of my entire life.
So did the people know his mother? Did he have parents there? Did he have parents in the town? And how did the parents feel about you?
They wanted him to be with a younger woman and have lots of kids.
Oh, they did know who you were and everything.
I was their neighbor right across
Oh, you was a
the
neighbor.
way.
Oh,
Yeah, and the son pursued me, and I was not.
So did they so they objected to the relationship? They
Kinda, because I was around their age, and
or around their age.
yeah, and I have a traumatic brain injury.
So what do they think about you? You know, going to jail?
But I have a traumatic brain injury, so the number is this, but
I got you.
they don't got me. You painted a
So
bad
that's why you
picture.
can relate. That's why you can relate to young people. In other words, young
No,
people.
that's why we're one, I guess, because I lag behind. I'm not there yet because my coma and all that back here.
right.
Speak it though. Speak what I'm trying to say.
No, you're saying is that
Till
you're saying that mentally you and him was kind of compatible because due to the fact that you had your brain injury, it set you back to where you think like a 22-year-old, even
Well-
though you're 40-something. Is that what you're saying?
it completely set me back. I didn't know my whole brain was wiped clean. Yeah.
So when you're with your daughter, how do you react?
My daughter is smarter than me, honest. Oh, not Tiffany. Oh,
Tiffany. Tiffany being who's like mature.
she is way.
Because you said sometimes she'd be like the mother. And you're
We had a hard time. Yeah, she makes better choices. I don't want to say that. I just did, and the whole world knows. I mean, look, I'm a certain age.
Right.
I'm 55, but Tiffany is 22.
And she's really smart, though. I know that.
She's a heck of smart. I don't know where she gets that. I
Her
used to
father
have.
was smart.
I used to have that.
Her father probably had it. He was a smart person.
He was a guy of big words.
Yeah, so he probably was he educated.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she might have got it from him. And you before the accident, you
And
was,
what did she not get from me?
well, before the accident, you had a lot going.
I was.
You said you worked a lot of jobs and that.
Yeah. I have.
So that's what you got.
I have a lot of things.
But getting
done.
back to Philip's the one that went to jail. Was he the one?
Okay. I had a baby from a black person.
Right.
My family wasn't very happy about
They
that.
weren't happy either.
No. So, to protect my child,
Uh-huh.
I gave her up for open adoption,
Right.
and the family thinks I sold their Congolese, their
Oh,
blood.
they wanted the baby.
They think I sold their blood.
Oh, is that what they thought?
That couldn't be further from the truth. I did not sell her. I didn't get money for it. I didn't get anything.
Well, how come
Just
they,
a broken heart.
if they were interested, why didn't?
Time out. I wanted to protect her from the white people so she wouldn't get killed. I wanted to protect her from the black people, the African people,
What were they trying
so
to
they wouldn't take her from me and take her to another place
country?
and teach her another language and keep her from me. I couldn't bear that thought.
So now you still communicate. That's still your daughter, and you still see her, and you
Of
give her presents,
course.
and all. So she's still your
I've
daughter.
had pictures. She is my daughter.
No, no,
but-
I'm saying that you still.
right. She's
It's
safe.
not like some people they
Right.
get the daughter get adopted, and they never know who their real parents are.
No,
You're
no,
involved
no,
in your
no.
daughter's life. You're involved in her.
She. Right. I send her things.
Oh, that's
and
That's great. That's wonderful.
She, the woman,
She knows you're her mother.
told me. I said, "Who am I? Who do you tell her that I am?" She said, "Oh, that's easy. I tell her you're the Tommy mommy, and I'm her forever mom." And I'm thinking,
Well, but not getting out there. But anyway, I understand what you said. But you need to visit her more, maybe whatever. But get back to the
Yeah.
prison thing. So Philip was the guy in prison.
Philippe
Is that his name?
Philippe
Philippe.
is a different guy who, at a party, he said, "Will you marry me?" I said, "What?"
So the one Philippe.
We
is,
were dating too, also.
So Philippe is not the baby's daddy.
No.
Oh,
My
so Philippe.
daughter's
So who's the one that you married in
father.
jail?
my daughter's father also went to jail a lot too.
Your daughter's that's it.
Father, the one, my one true love,
Okay, he went to jail a lot.
a lot too. But
He's a refugee too.
He was friends
Oh,
with.
okay, he's African also.
He was
Okay.
friends with Philippe.
Oh, so I
And
got you.
since my family
Mhm.
and friends in the church were making a big deal that I was pregnant,
They did.
and the people in the church were making a problem that I was pregnant at my age, 47, and the people in my house that were white made a problem because I was pregnant with a black baby.
What kind of church? Was the church all right? They were supporting you? Did they give you support?
No.
The church
Did you hear what I just not said?
No,
I
not
said
the church.
the church people and friends
Oh, because of your
were
age
giving me problems that I was pregnant. Period.
and not married.
No, well, just pregnant. It didn't matter.
Where
That
would they,
mattered too, but just because I was pregnant, there's a big issue.
Where would they
And
do
I was
that?
collecting money from the society for help to take care of the baby,
Oh,
blah, blah, blah.
so they didn't like.
Everybody was just PO'd at me and down on me, and I have a traumatic brain injury, and I was hormonal, and I was pregnant,
Okay.
had no help, and I still had to be a mom to Tiffany.
And that was your church that you've been going to.
Oh yeah, they had their own view, so
It was that race. It said racist.
let's
Racist
get
thing.
back to
The prison.
right. So yeah,
Okay. That's what I'm-
Philippe was my husband. See, he was my boyfriend. I couldn't take care of things for him unless I was connected. So he asked me to marry him at a party that we were at and I said, "Oh, I don't know you that well." "Okay, yes, I will. I will."
This when you guys were free. He was free.
Right, at a party.
Okay.
I was like, him high. Then I'm like, no, I will. Do you know why I did that?
Why?
Spite.
What do you mean spite?
I married Philippe out of spite. Out of spite that he would piss off my family. Because I was pregnant with a black baby anyways. And if they know I'm married to a black man, oh my God, that would just, all hell will break loose now.
So in other words,
So I definitely am the black sheep of my family.
so that is that what turned your family against you? Were they for you before you did all this
No,
happened?
they weren't for me.
They weren't for you even before. You're saying?
Not with a
No, I'm
black
talking about
baby.
before all that. Before the black baby and everything.
No,
They weren't for you then.
I've always been a black sheep.
Why? Because of the.
Because they just hate me for whatever reasons. I don't know.
Are
I'm
you
not
the
them.
youngest? Are you the youngest? Or what?
I'm the baby.
I wonder why they do that. So your other brother and sister.
I only had 2 brothers.
Oh, I got you two brothers. But anyway, so that's your experience of going to jail, being a.
But I went to a woman's farm. Tiffany's dad, who I married, Paul.
Did he go to jail?
No. I went to jail because I was like blocking. We were fighting, not fighting, but fighting, and
Yeah.
and he would raise his hand like that. And I would like block,
Yeah.
and I jammed my finger in the socket. I jammed it, and I sprained it or something like that. And he took my car, and he went to
Yeah.
get cigarettes, and he came back with the police, and they told me that I was the aggressor.
And took you to jail.
Yeah, and I was in I didn't have on a bra or underwear. I had jean shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah,
And
in
I'm
the
trying to
summer.
say, OMG, leaving the house like that? Are you kidding me? They don't let you get dressed.
No,
just
you have
take
enough stuff to cover you. But the point of it is, so you went to jail.
That's
So who came to see you? I know you had people
They took
support
me
you.
to the hospital that I worked at, and they handcuffed me to the thing to get my finger x-rayed. And then from there, I had a splint, and then I had pain medication.
You went to jail.
They took me to the jail and got me all, but that night I ate a half a box of Raisin Bran.
Where'd you get them at?
No, at home.
Raisin Bran cereal.
Yes, before we started fighting. And because I loved Raisin Bran.
So you went to the bathroom then, I guess.
When I went
You
to
ate a half a box.
when I went to jail,
No, not really.
the whole day, like morning and then noon and then in the evening. So
Let me give Beverly a shout out because Raisin Bran cereal, she loves it. She eats it two times a day. So
Raisin Bran.
You made me think about it. All right, Beverly, you're not the only one like Raisin Bran. Okay. All right.
Yeah, but don't ever go to jail.
Go on. So what happened then?
I got checked in and all that. They put me in a thing by myself because I had a sprained finger.
Right.
There's a half wall and a toilet. There's no toilet seats like we're used to.
Yeah, I know.
It's
you're in
just
jail.
the rim.
Yeah, I know you're in
lady.
jail.
People don't know. He knows because he knows. You don't know.
You're right.
It's just the rim, like you lift up the seat.
no
That's
lift up.
the only thing that there is that.
Right.
That
no
sucks.
No toilet seat.
That sucks when you gotta go poop. Serious. Your butt is in the water practically, yes. And I was sitting the thing and I'm going,
Other people's in there?
no, it's just me. No, I would be highly embarrassed. I was already embarrassed because I'm sitting there and I would look over,
The guards.
are looking at me. They're all,
Did you make noise?
oh my God, no, I didn't even think about that. Oh my word.
Okay.
No, they just didn't know why I was sitting there and looking at them. They thought I was trying to escape or something. I don't even know.
Right.
No, but I went to a woman's farm. There's just more.
How long were you there?
I was like in a room like this. I had to change clothes and then I got thrown in a room and they took the splint off
Took it off?
and it was packed like this background reminds me of that. I was packed.
Right.
It was packed. The girls were laying on top of each other and there's a little teeny tiny spot and I said I was scared to death. I was scared to death because I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah.
Can I sit here? Can I sit here?
You told her that.
Yeah, and she's all, So I'm like, so I sat, and of course I squished between. And a girl was laying on her shoulder, and she kind of moved over a smidge, and I was scared to death.
You was?
And when I'm nervous, what do I do? What do I do when I'm nervous?
I don't know.
I talk.
Oh, you talk.
I talk. I'm sweating and talk. No, just kidding. I talk. I'm like, have you heard that Bible story about David and Goliath?
You was talking like that?
Yeah, because there's a story about, no, Daniel and the lion's den.
Oh.
And I said, I said, do you want to hear it? Would you like to hear it? She goes, yeah, sure. So I told her about Daniel, and he got thrown in the lion's den, and that's kind of like how I feel right now. These are all the lions, and I'm thrown in the den, and hopefully when the king comes back, then I will have not been eaten from the hungry lions. And we got on a bus together, chained on
Yeah.
a bus, taken to the girls' farm, the woman's farm. Ooh, that was a story in itself. Wow. That
How
was
long did you stay there?
3 days.
Oh, 3 days.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I was supposed to have my son that weekend. Yeah, I was really mad.
You had a temper back then, I guess.
No. I was upset that he made me go to jail to a woman's farm on my weekend to get my son, because he knows how special it is for me to get my son on my weekend.
Where was your son? He didn't stay with you?
Kenny got custody. The father to my son got
Oh,
custody.
he got custody.
When we got in a car wreck and a coma.
Okay.
I was comatose. I couldn't take care of him.
I got you.
So the dad got
So you
custody.
got 3 kids altogether.
2 daughters and 1 son.
Yeah. That's Cody, right?
Cody's my son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
But the phone call, I had a friend, when I moved out here to San Francisco, I met a person, an acquaintance. He was always in jail. He memorized my number like always. I mean, I never sent him anything.
Really?
I was always there. I mean, I always picked up the phone.
Right.
but it wasn't free calls, so
You had to pay for the call. Call collect. They used to do that.
he would do that.
Yeah, you have
And
to
then you
set the charges. Do they tell you? You set the
I
charges?
had done that for a while, but I'm like, I can't do this. I can't send you money. I can't come visit you. If you can call me and I don't have to pay for it, I will pick up the line.
Now this
So-
was in Idaho or California?
No, here.
Oh yeah.
And he wrote my name on the walls of all the prisons.
He did?
I assume.
Why'd you say that?
Because I'm getting calls up to Yin Yang.
From other people?
Guys left and right.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I'm so and so, but
Now,
I'm
they don't know you and they call?
tons.
Really?
Yeah, really.
And what'd you say?
Like
You were nice about it? Or you got mad?
Tony and
You didn't get mad? At the guy that gave it?
no, because I'm just like, well, what did he say about me? Well, he didn't say nothing. He just gave me your name and number and just said that,
You get somebody to talk to.
yeah, which is a compliment and an honor
It is in a way.
only because one guy explained it to me like, yeah, he didn't bash you, so I thought
You're like a socialite.
I would be
Social butterfly.
I would be like, no,
You're a social butterfly.
no, not really.
Yeah, you're sociable, and then you're the hug man.
No,
Hug
hug
ambassador.
ambassador.
Hug ambassador. So you kind of
So
like,
time out.
you're good with socializing with people.
Yeah, but I didn't like.
The prison people.
No, I didn't say that.
What did
I
you
don't
say?
like. If you took and threw my name all over the walls. Well, yeah, I got a girl. I don't know what you're saying to all these jailbirds, and I
Well,
don't
he's
know
probably
why
not
they're
saying
there.
that because if you're saying that,
They're not gonna want to call me.
that's what I mean. He's saying that here's somebody you could talk to. Like I told you, they just want to talk because they know they can't do nothing.
That's what this guy told me. He says, well, if it was a bad girl, I wouldn't be interested in calling. And I'm like, oh. So you knew that I was a good girl because he didn't say nothing. He goes, yeah. So to me, I took that as an honor, I guess.
Well, the guy wasn't a boyfriend, was he? He was just a friend, right?
No, in the beginning of time, I was crushing on him, and
Oh, okay.
I mean, this is like when we first, like 2017 or 18, when we first came, before I even knew you.
Oh, you feel okay? I got you.
And he broke my heart, so I'm like, I'm not playing his stupid games no more. I'm picking up on this
But he was calling you when he went to jail still.
all the time. He went to he broke his parole, I guess. I guess you're supposed to tell your parole before you leave the state.
Yeah.
He went to Las Vegas, and he called me from there. And
We got time is up. You gotta straighten this out.
oh snap!
Yeah, time is up. So conclude your show, and we'll let
But-
the people know.
Yup. Well, we got off track about a lot of
But
things.
anyway, we did a good thing because she let you know about her experiences, and she is one that always was on the receiving end of going to jail to visit her husband and her boyfriend and stuff like that.
Both sides. I mean, I mostly help the people, like being on the phone and
Yeah,
being a social
social
good
butterfly.
person. I'm just a good person. I
Yeah, she's
didn't
good.
know what it
Social.
meant though until
I broke it down to her, but that's a good thing. It's a good thing, and that's why
Yeah.
they looked at her like that. See, I've been in jail, so I know how people look at someone that they can talk to. Most people don't have the patience to listen to people that are locked up. They say, he can't do nothing for me. But you're doing something for them because you're giving them hope and inspiration, and being a good person,
I just didn't know.
being a good Christian as well. And she is a good Christian. Okay, so
Thank
you
you
gotta
for
conclude
watching
your
my show, and I will be back. And
She'll
Thank you.
be back next Tuesday. I'll be back next Friday with Queen Beverly and me and do a show on the 12th. She's doing one next week or next Tuesday, I believe. All right.
Hopefully they'll put it up quick. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll
We're at
see
the
you.
studio. Thank you.
You know,
Bye-bye.
you got